You are now listening to the Lexicon Podcast. Now, let the show begin.
One thing, since with Halloween and everything, and as part of like the spectrum,
in Loom, which
and
Alex hates.
You guys already heard in the last podcast, one of the last podcasts, I don't really like Halloween, kind of hate Halloween, but it's okay. It's my wife's birthday. It's not Halloween for me. It's my wife's birthday.
Birthoween.
So. Whatever.
Oh my god.
So
that was a good one.
Birthoween. It's my wife's birthoween, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. In Spanish, I call her my brujita. Little witch. But I don't say it endearingly.
Unless he's trying to call using Siri.
My mom, like, on my phone I have her as la vieja. So, and like it's like an old lady on there. So Siri will be like calling la vieja, brown skin old lady.
No way.
Yeah.
Like, cause on Siri it says the name of the emoji now. So like, because I have like the old lady on there. Yeah, it's pretty funny. So.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use that for you.
Every time I call one of my friends, like calling my friend's name, woman with light skin tone receiving haircut.
Yeah. This one's like woman with like semi-tan skin tone, whatever, or old lady or whatever. Yeah.
I'm gonna use my iPhone more.
Yeah.
So.
Wow.
Yeah.
In my car too. It's gonna be funny as hell.
So since we're talking about that, and of course that's still in Loom, one of the things that's been recently in the news is clowns. So we're gonna start off a little bit lightly first before we continue to what everybody's talking about. We won't really get into the clown fear that is like what we think is driving these things. It's more of a clowns in general. So the reason for that is because we don't really know how crazy these clowns are gonna get yet, or what really is driving him, other than the fact that people want to be on social media. Like the fact that you could be on the news is what always drives a lot of people to do certain things. So starting off with clowns, my wife mentioned
Ronald McDonald is out the game. I mean, he is a clown. Do you guys ever remember? I don't know if you guys ever did this when you were younger. Do you remember Ronald McDonald actually showing up at McDonald's and doing giveaways?
I don't remember that.
Yeah, I was a
Where?
kid. I don't remember.
I'm like, we lived in the same neighborhood. Where was this?
My dad, back in the days when he used to live out here in California, he would take us out every Saturday, Sunday. I remember him taking us to like Ronald McDonald events where the Ronald McDonald would come out and the hamburger burglar would come out and then that purple looking glob would come out.
I miss all those characters, by the way.
The hamburger was best.
Yes.
Yeah, he was. And they would give it like stickers and like Ronald McDonald tattoos.
That's
and
cool.
They would do a little show. Yeah.
Before they were like number one in obesity epidemic, you know.
Speaking of that, the McDonald's movie is also coming out soon.
Is it really?
What?
Yeah, you guys haven't seen it? You guys haven't seen the trailer for it?
What?
Yeah, there's like the movie about how like the actual restaurant chain started.
Oh,
and it's freaking
Scared me. I was like, this better not be like a Lego thing.
Oh, no,
Lego
no,
can get
no,
away
no,
with this,
no,
or like
no,
the
no,
Monopoly movie that's gonna come out.
They have a
No.
Monopoly movie coming out?
Yeah, there's a Monopoly movie.
They have a
coming out.
Tetris movie coming out too.
Yes, they
What? Tetris? What are they gonna do?
Pretty much.
Stop! You're gonna get a copyright strike. Thanks. It was too perfect, babe. It was too perfect.
Oh, wow.
We went over this during the Happy Birthday song.
Remember, this goes on YouTube, and they thank me for everything. Be careful.
Sorry, you guys.
So like they're coming out with a bunch of movies, but they are gonna come out with the McDonald movie. Which
Yes, that's correct.
Which was like, I saw that and I was like, oh, I don't know what this is about, and then I kind of saw the trailer, and then it establishes how the actual franchise and everything was set. It's pretty crazy how like pretty much the restaurant was stolen.
Yes.
Trademark.
Yeah, I don't know the actual story of it, but that trailer intrigued me to want to watch the actual story. Why? Just because of the fact that we celebrate, something in business. If something gets stolen in a way that's correct, we celebrate it, which is pretty crazy. The saying goes, good artists create or whatever, and then great artists steal. Mm-hmm. And that's pretty much how the Golden Arches were created. At least that's what the trailer showed. I don't know exactly.
I haven't seen the trailer. I'm so interested.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on Hulu. Hulu always has all the trailers, and I like watching them. Even though YouTube has them, I like watching them on Hulu for some reason. I don't know why. They just look better. But I haven't seen the movie obviously, so I don't know what the full story is. So if they really didn't get stolen, pardon me. I just saw the trailer, and that's what intrigued me, and I wanted to watch it because of that. So, speaking of the clown, I guess he's gonna make a comeback with that film.
Probably.
So it's gonna be great to hear how they came up with that character for the actual Golden Arches.
I mean, why are they clowning around though, trying to get kids into BLBs?
Oh, I guess we found the one who brings the puns to the
Face
podcast
palm right here.
Jesus. Please bear in mind, I'm the dad here. I'm supposed to have the dad jokes, but apparently not. Apparently, my wife is taking the punny to the extreme. Oh my god.
No, but the serious thought is when you think about like clowns back in those days when McDonald's was, up and running and starting up. When you make a kid's birthday party, what do? You invite clowns. What do clowns do? Make kids happy.
Oh my god, Cepillín, dude. Okay, so for those who don't know who Cepillín is,
please enlighten us.
Cepillín is he in Hispanic. Well, I say Hispanic because again I don't know if this is all reference to just Mexican Americans. Again, we're Mexican Americans, so this is what we grew up with. Like, but this is like Latino culture. Cepillín is like a kid's clown sing along like artist. So he makes like a lot of songs that you sing along to, and usually on every little kid's party, you're gonna always hear the Cepillín Happy Birthday song. Oh and trust me, if you've never heard it and you hear it, it'll be stuck in your head forever because of the fact that it's super. Oh my god. It's like super high pitch. Yeah. Like super like.
Why the fuck did we like this? But it's fun.
I still hear it.
Yeah.
I still hear it because I mean I live in apartment complexes. So when somebody's birthday, like you'll hear the damn Cepillín song.
It's either Chente.
Oh my god. If it's either like
it
old.
Starts with Cepillín, ends with Chente.
So like in my family growing up, and other people would probably do it too. Is the first thing you do the first thing you hear when you wake up is the las mañanitas, or it's it's not happy birthday. It doesn't really roughly translate to happy birthday. It's kind of like a way to wake up for you when it's your birthday. Like it's a special song dedicated for future.
Yeah, happen at the crack of dawn.
It can happen whenever, but you'll be sleeping, and it'll wake you up. But the thing is, you don't wake up in a bad mood because you know what it is.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a really person who doesn't like waking up early, then I don't know. But I never wake up in a bad mood. Or my mom usually puts it when I'm already awake, going to school or whatever. And like that's what they do. They put that song on, and like you'll hear different people have covered it in different versions. And Cepillín is a version that the little kids have, and obviously it's a clown.
Creepy ass clown though, like
obviously.
I mean, when we were little,
clowns are creepy in general, dude. I don't like clowns.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. But I mean, when we were little, we never really had access to these CDs. They were always on tapes.
Yes.
So we never. I mean, I never knew what the hell Cepillín looked like until I got older, and I was like, "That's fucking scary."
Yeah, Cepillín
this dude is not like a cool clown.
Well, because the thing is, you like okay, we mentioned Ronald McDonald, right? He has the hair and everything. Yeah, blah, blah. This guy has like just like a straight up like Joker smile. And like the
Am I correct in saying that he has a 5 o'clock shadow?
I think so.
Okay.
But it's in red, right? Or whatever.
It's only because he was drinking all night trying to record that song.
Yeah. That's what once I saw that as an older kid, I was like, that's a little weird.
But no matter how much we say or hate or whatever, this guy has made royalty money up the ass because everybody is
alive.
I'm
gonna. Is there a movie on this man?
I don't know, but
we need to make this.
But I'm pretty sure if he's not alive, his estate is still making money.
Oh, of course.
Obviously, because everybody plays that song. I'm not sure where they sell it anymore, like as far as the song, but trust me, moms will have it. How they get it, I don't know, but they'll have it. So again,
Pandora probably has it.
I'm sure
I'm pretty sure like Spotify and all those will probably have it because it's all royalties and stuff like that. They pay to the artist. But yeah, Cepillín. Oh my god, I forgot about that stupid birthday clown, man.
Don't worry, you'll be hearing it in about 6 months.
Oh,
5.5.
Yeah, for a kid.
I'm sure your mom will put that.
Yeah, she will. She has a CD. She has like 3 of them because I know they get scratched because they get played so much. And it's only that song. Obviously, it's only that song that gets scratched because they only buy that CD for that song. Like no other reason for us to buy that CD except for that.
He's available Prime for Amazon.
Oh my god, we have
for free if you have Amazon Prime.
We won't play because we don't want to get a copyright strike.
No, but like I'm just letting you guys know.
It's authentic.
He's on Prime.
Oh my god, I have Amazon Prime, so I guess we can play it for our kid. There you go.
There we go.
You won't have to pay for it.
Oh my god, that's funny.
YouTube.
But like
I'm looking on Spotify now just
in this instance, I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube. Somebody has it up without.
Oh yeah, it's definitely on YouTube. I think we pulled it up for a couple birthdays.
You can find it. And then the craziest thing is like for like what's in the news now is scary clowns. Obviously, Halloween clowns have always been like a scary thing, but they've also been like a happy reasoning thing behind like birthday parties and such and stuff like that. And um,
Actually, my company that I work for, we recently had to go through security and what to do in case somebody enters the premises just because of this clown
Really?
stuff. Yeah.
I did that at my job, but for the whole San Bernardino thing.
San Bernardino?
Yeah.
What
so was it
happened
just
in San
because of
Bernardino?
clowns? Oh,
From last year, from the
from
terrorist
the
attack.
from the terrorist attack.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. That's I
Okay.
did it for that, not for the clowns though.
Yeah, for the clowns, like, you know what, we're gonna have a meeting because we work at, it's like at a dead end. You see trucks coming in and out. So he's like, in
Yeah.
a case that we see somebody that looks, doesn't look like the normal people that we actually deal with, we're locking up the whole warehouse,
Yeah.
only having one entrance, and we're gonna take security to extreme. And they had to sign papers saying that we went through that and
Yeah.
it was talked with and all this other
Yeah, so
BS.
we'll get to the whole clowns
Why
fallacies and
are they
clown.
clowning with our stuff? Why are they clowning with
I'm
our
gonna
dates?
cut all that out.
Okay.
I know you are.
Just because of that joke right there alone, it's gonna get cut out. I don't care.
Stop clowning around.
This is the third time you said it. The once is enough. A pun is not a pun if it's said more than once.
It's not a pun.
Yes, it is. That's what a pun is.
It's our topic.
No, it's not. Puns are not a topic.
Clowns are.
God damn it.
No, but
Look,
yeah.
Two-Face.
I'm not a Two-Face.
Relax.
I'm a Juan face. Okay, yeah.
Oh my god.
Why did you fucking give me that drink, dude? I told you to fucking stop feeding her alcohol.
Oh, but it's almost
This
done.
is nothing. It's only like 6%.
Yeah, but you already drank a beer, which you dropped.
It's not the beer. It's me.
But it gets worse with the beer.
Oh, it's fine.
That's why I don't let her drink anymore.
We're only like building up the tolerance.
That's hard.
Duh.
Look, I don't.
We think we're doing this once a
like,
week.
I don't drink, and I have tolerance to alcohol. That I do
Imagine if I
know.
had one beer a night.
Like, I don't drink, and I know I have tolerance to alcohol. That's that one thing I do know. I'm a true Mexican. I have tolerance. Okay, I can
Do
withstand.
you really?
Yeah,
Let's
I
test
do.
that one day.
No, I really do.
He
It
Let's
does.
test that one day.
We went out to San Diego not a long time ago now, actually.
was like 2 years ago.
2 years ago, we started drinking.
Has it been
nothing
2 years?
but straight?
For me and her went to San Diego.
Really?
Yeah.
No, it's going on 3 years. We went for my birthday and we had just started dating.
Really? I feel like it's just that's
Like 3 years ago. Nah, we've only known each other for like 3 years.
3 years.
okay.
And a kid and marriage already. Within those 3 years.
Oh my
We
god.
moved fast.
That's true. I never thought about it that way.
Taxes. Are you kidding me? We both work.
We owe money.
It's a different bracket if we both work and married. And if I were to do it single, I'd pay more. I'm not dumb.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know how this system works. I follow the Trump way. 965 million in done taxes lost, and we'll be
I know,
like,
that's crazy.
hey man, if you know how to cheat the system,
He might know how to cheat us out of debt. What?
no, because she never thought of that.
That's all I can't deal with this right now. I really just wanted to talk about clowns.
So like when you're young, like obviously for me, it was always in movies that people had clowns and stuff like that at their birthday parties. Because I never wanted a clown at my birthday party. Because first of all,
Me either.
I hate Chucky, and he has a makeup and stuff on, so I hated clowns as just period. Ever since I was a little kid, so fuck clowns. So you guys are all finally on the bandwagon about clowns. You guys are too late. I already fucking knew not to trust them. But did you guys ever had clowns at your birthday parties, or like
No.
have you guys?
I mean,
ever,
first of all, you had to have a birthday. Well, I had to have a birthday party to
Yeah.
have a clown.
Yeah.
Only had one,
I have family.
maybe
I
two
have family,
growing up.
I
So
have-
no.
Yeah, like I have family dinners. Like
Yeah.
which is get-togethers.
No,
or
but
whatever.
like parties, no, just food, cake, balloons. That was about it. And I had a party twice. Then the other party I had was my quinceañera, and that was it. But no, never a clown.
Did you ever go to parties where people had clowns?
Yes, my
Yeah.
cousin had her kids. Like, actually, that same cousin that threw a party and got clowns, actually, that I remember of, I don't know if it's just true, as far as I can remember, she had a thing for clowns, and she actually had porcelain clowns in her house.
Oh,
I'm
That's
talking about,
crazy.
like, little porcelain clowns
fuck that. I'm cool.
around the TV, around the cabinet, wherever. Yeah, I remember that. I don't know if I was dreaming or something, but I remember that clearly, like if it was yesterday.
No, dude.
Yeah.
I've never liked clowns, and that's
No.
just crazy for me. If I walked into a house that had clown porcelain dolls, and I'm like,
Yeah,
first of
I'm
all,
out.
I hate dolls, and then clowns, I'm fucking out.
Joe Dirt. Don't you guys remember that movie? There wasn't she
I know
like
the
into
movie.
clowns or something?
I never saw Joe Dirt.
I
If you
don't
feel
know.
down, stare at a clown.
Oh God. No, I don't remember that.
I don't know that. What I remember about clowns, well, you
my
guys mentioned that they're like obviously you mentioned that birthday party, but what I remember about clowns when I was a little bit older was crumping.
Oh, that's
Tommy.
true.
Tommy the clown.
Tommy the fucking clown, dude.
It was everywhere.
Didn't they go to Fremont once?
Yep.
Dude.
There was crumping, which was called clown dancing before that. And yeah, I remember Tommy the Clown. I remember the whole
that now.
Kings of Crump and Tight Eyes and all this whole crumping like thing and stuff like that. Like I like listening. I like looking at different things and how they start and how they kind of become like viral or how they have a trending thing. But yeah, there was like even a time where like clown dancing is a whole different thing from crumping. So don't like.
Don't get it
Don't
twisted.
get it twisted. Like, don't tell people that do one thing or the other that they're clowning or they're crumping or whatever, because it's not the same. It's a whole different style. Even though you can say they look the same, but trust me, they're not. They even had like a whole battle between like the Crump Kings, which was like again Tight Eyes and all these people, and like the main people from Tommy the Clown's crew, and they were clown dancing and stuff like that. So that's what I remember about clowns, like the whole dance style and everything like that. Because again, when I was little, I never really dealt with clowns except for Ronald McDonald, and then, but yeah. From the hood. If you're from the hood, you know who Tommy the Clown was, and you knew that dance because when we were like in middle school, high school, it was a big thing to be able to learn how to dance like that. Did you guys remember about that?
I remember it. I mean, I never got to see them or anything. I've seen their truck or their van around.
It's a van.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he has a van. There's a Tommy the Clown
Mhm.
logo and number and everything. There's like a whole movie about him and his like the
There is,
like
right?
there's like a documentary on
Uh-huh.
how like again it's all of it mostly was popular because of the dance.
Yeah.
Again, the clown dance and the crump dancing, but I mean Tommy the Clown was the legacy
Mhm.
as far as like whenever you had him at a party in the hood, and I never went to a party where he was in. I mean I've seen him because again he went to our high school, but. Like whenever like in the hood like you had Tommy the Clown, it was a party because I mean they say that he brought the house down and everybody was like having a blast, and
I believe it too.
that's how the clown dancing
It's
got
a
started.
positive thing.
Yeah, that's how the clown
Yeah.
dancing got started because it was like his crew and he would get people together like to promote a good lifestyle or whatever, and he was good for the community in a sense. I really don't know everything, but yeah, and that's where crump dancing came from, like originated from that, and it became like all the whole body isolation and all that stuff.
Throwback.
Yeah, so
Erase that from my mind.
if you guys don't know who that is, like YouTube them, and then you'll be, trust me, you'll dive into a world that you don't know, you probably haven't remembered or thought about in a while, and it'll lead you to some crazy things, man. Yeah, but the popular thing now is crump dancing. Clowning kind of went out the window after a while, but crump dancing is just still in stuff. So that's what I remember as far as like clowns when I got older.
The only clowns I remember are freaking It and the clown from Poltergeist.
That's actually a good reason that we whoever I think my wife might put in clowns in as far as the topic.
Yes, it was
the movie It. They're remaking.
Yeah,
it.
I remember we touched upon it a little bit in one of the first podcasts. But it is releasing. There's no trailer yet, just the image of what the clown's gonna look like, what Pennywise is gonna look like, which we did not like. Still don't.
We don't.
It's not growing on me.
I mean, it's been a while since I've seen that movie as well. I mean, and then it's funny because that movie has 2 movies, and can you stop playing stuff because it's gonna copyright? God, copyright sucks. Oh, are you looking at Tommy the Clown?
I had to when you guys. I swear to God, I went to the same school.
So like, yeah, we didn't really like the costume. Again, when I was little, like I remember watching that, and then I remember there's the movie is in 2 parts when they're kids and when they're adults. For me, the part that I liked was when they were kids. That was the best like part of the movie. When they're adults,
agree.
I never really watched it.
Yeah, that's where I would like. Okay, moving on.
Yeah, like I would see it, but it would always bore me when they were adults. Like I guess I don't know if it was the actors or what it was, but when they were kids, it was really good.
I
Really
think
scary.
what psyched me out of watching it is the fact that Tia and Tamara Mori's dad was in that movie.
Oh, you serious? I don't
Sister.
remember that.
Yeah,
he was.
Yeah, he was, and that's when I was like, Tia's dad? No, I'm out.
Yeah, so it was like he was in there, and I don't even remember him, but because I always saw the kid portion, and that movie scared the shit out of me too, because
pretty good, pretty psychological.
Yeah. And again, it's clowns, it's like what it is. So I really don't know where they originated as far as happy things, because it quickly originated too, like a scary thing. Like you see it in movies, like people are always like going crazy.
Even I remember one of the times that I've gone to Universal Studios for their Halloween thing. One of the times that we went, Rob Zombie had one that was just 3D clowns, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say that's what it was. I mean, to us it was cool, it was creepy, but I can only imagine the people that have a phobia.
Oh man, when I go to the stupid haunted houses, things like that, like when I used to go in high school, I don't go into doll houses.
Oh, the doll ones were a big hit for a while.
Dude,
yeah.
Fuck that. Again, I'm so sorry for cussing so much in this podcast and the one before that, but fuck that doll house. Dude. I can't deal with that shit, man. It's creepy, dude. And then clowns are just creepy too, because it's like the clowns are, it's a lot of people have seen that Shakespeare, thing with the happy clown and the sad clown, and it kind of reflects what clowns are. They either bring you the total happiness or they'll fuck your shit up.
Press the shit out of you.
Hey, Shakespeare had it right back then.
John Wayne Gacy.
I don't know. I know the name, but I don't.
John
remember.
Wayne Gacy, serial killer.
Yeah, clowns.
Remember, we were like
He was a
molest
clown?
kids, and he would dress up as Bozo the clown.
Holy shit.
Bozo? I
don't
want to say
think
it's
so.
Bozo. If my education from the Museum of Death is correct, then yes, it should be Bozo the clown.
Oh my god, no! I knew that he was a serial killer. I just didn't know how he did his things.
He dressed up as a clown for a while, and then that kind of like got creepy in a way that.
So that's probably where it started. Then the whole creepiness
be
thing.
with kids.
Okay, because it started because of an actual person. That's crazy, dude. Because I mean, I've seen like shows again where people dress up as clowns and then they abduct children.
American Horror Story, Twisty. But that was the only time I ever felt sympathy for a freaking clown. Did you ever see it?
No, I don't watch American Horror Story.
Spoiler alert. If you've ever seen American Horror Story Freak Show. It starts off with the pretty good story arc of a clown. And he's a serial killer. But then they give you the background and how he eventually became a serial killer. And it's the fucking saddest thing.
Oh man!
Like I literally tapped out that season when Twisty's story ended, because I was like, "There's no more Twisty, no more American Horror Story for me." Because it was a really good juxtaposition of this evil man who was killing these people in the fucking woods, if I remember correctly, and then they gave his backstory, and it was just heartbreaking. It was legitimately heartbreaking.
Man, that's those people who can tell those stories are the people who make good defense lawyers. Like if they ever make you feel sympathy for the person, like that's how they get away. That's how they get away with it. Sympathy.
Yeah.
So you just gotta play the jury. But no, I mean, McDonald's is kind of, I guess for me, like it's still kind of relevant because of social media. Lately they've been reaching out to different like Twitch streamers and stuff like that. We talked about, and we kind of touched on Twitch last week. If you guys don't know, Twitch is where you kind of like live stream video games. People play video games and they live stream it and commentate and play and all that stuff. I do that sometimes myself as well. You guys can check the links in the description. But lately they've been reaching out to some streamers and YouTubers, and they've been telling them, hey, like hit us up in the DMs and we'll hit you up with some stuff. And then people are always talking about like, oh, I'm gonna go get myself a McDouble or McChicken before they even talk to McDonald's, and then McDonald's hit them up like, yo, we got something for you. Like hit us up in the DMs, and
That's
then they'll
funny.
be like, everybody's like, oh shit, you made it big once McDonald's hit you up, because McDonald's is a big ass brand, so. When you have branding recognition like that, no matter where you are or where you go, McDonald's is a big old thing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Is it McDonald's or Burger King that has like the black burger in like Japan and stuff like that? I don't remember.
Burger King.
Is it Burger King? Okay, I
You
don't
poop
remember.
green.
That's disgusting.
Oh, with the green
Sorry.
burger, right?
No, with the black burger.
The black
black
burger.
burger.
There
Yeah,
you
you
go.
poop green.
Yeah. So what is it? What?
Maybe that's what our son is eating.
Oh my god.
Your son is an infant. That's why he's
He
pooping
is.
green.
You know what? And it's odd because if you think about it, like they made this burger out over there, which isn't it supposed to be a seasonal burger for Halloween or something like that?
They did it last year.
They did it last year and they took it away. People were just like going bizarre, like bananas on it because of the costume they made and not.
Bananas, bringing it around.
No, but they actually created a costume based off of this burger. Did you guys ever see it?
No.
No?
Was it green poo?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's funny.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm like, you know what? That's actually, yeah. it's just something that they just came up with. In case you guys haven't seen it, I think the costume might still be for sale.
I'm sorry I
Not
brought this up.
sure.
I thought it was McDonald's that had the black burger. I was mistaken, but still,
It was Burger
it
King.
was in reference. But so I've never seen like Ronald McDonald like in person, like as far as anybody wearing the costume. I've always seen like,
Well, let's hope you don't, because we probably get shot now.
and now it's gonna lead us to what the news is and how everybody's going crazy and how recently Penn State, they said they had clown sightings, and then there was like
Was it Penn State?
Yeah.
Penn State's fucking crazy to begin with.
And they had like about 6,000 students out there like running around trying to look for these clowns that were.
Did you hear that CSUN had a clown scare?
No.
My cousin told me.
What?
Yeah.
So what is
Shout out
this?
to Roxy again with all the info. She told me that apparently they like notified people like, hey, watch out because someone got chased
That's
and a
funny.
clown. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I got the email like that. There's clown sightings.
Did you? You still get emails?
Yeah, I still get emails. From
Jelly.
Season. Like,
I don't get the freaking email.
I still get Season emails.
Damn.
They hit me up. Dude, you gotta hit that alumni network, homie. Hit that alumni.
Yeah, because I have so many friends there.
Well, I'm sorry you weren't popular.
You're literally my two friends are in this room.
We're not.
But yeah, it's that. But I mean, I know you used to be active on Tumblr.
Yes.
I'm talking to Alexis. But I remember this being a problem. Well, surfacing, not a problem. Surfacing like 2014 that there were random clowns in Fresno
I don't remember
just
that.
hanging out, walking around, not being harmful, not chasing anyone, just walking around, being creepy. They weren't approaching anyone, as far as I know, and they literally were just being creepy. And then 2015 came along. I remember seeing
Died
them
out.
again on Tumblr, and
Okay,
you know, Tumblr was a little bit more. It still is a little bit more like, you got a Tumblr, you know what's up.
I think
But-
they're reposting in the video.
Yeah, you'll be reposting, and they'll be saying that these things are from like, oh, sightings in Fresno, sightings in whatever, blah blah. But this year just fucking hit a all-time high.
I don't know where it came from.
Do you think it's probably because of the movie itself?
No,
It could be
No.
great marketing though.
But then
I don't
again,
think it's great
no.
marketing
Like-
if fucking people are like leaving
Didn't
their kids at
somebody-
home to go and be clowns. Did you hear
But-
about that?
Didn't
Like-
a clown kill somebody or something like that?
Like
They're threatening.
They're threatening.
They're threatening.
Okay.
Before, the ones that I knew of, like I said back in the day, and when this was just circulating as a random news on Tumblr, was just like they weren't harmful. They were just walking around being creepy.
Like I mean, and nowadays maybe they weren't. Maybe they were supposed to start off as creepy and not like not be like harmful, and then maybe that was marketing plan that kind of went viral in the wrong way. I mean, it could have been great marketing for it. I'm not sure when the movie's gonna come out. If it's gonna come out this
I
year or
really don't know.
not. But if it was for that, it could have been great marketing. Except that some things are
People
too.
take it out of.
Yeah. And then the thing is, some people want attention, and then they will do anything they can in order to get that attention. So there's the people who were probably doing it just to be creepy and scary, and they thought it was fun. And then there's people who are going to use it as an excuse to obviously be anonymous and
Yeah.
like just do anything they can to get away with it when they're anonymous. So I don't know. I don't trust clowns in general. So I wasn't gonna be around clowns anyway. But now it's like it's just you can't trust a clown. It's just. That's the craziest thing. You just can't trust a clown. So Tommy the Clown, dude, I'm sorry, man, but you can't come to the thing anymore, dude. You'll get beat up.
Yeah, it started becoming this thing, and it became a nationwide phenomenon. And
I mean,
not even nationwide. I think they started happening in Australia.
oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I
because
think that was developing news during this week.
the thing is nowadays, like things grow quickly because of social media, and
Yeah.
and then the thing is, because news outlets run out of stories to tell, and they want people to tune in.
That's what I don't get. I'm like, why are they covering on this news?
Because they want people to tune in,
I
and
know,
and they know
but
it's relevant.
Like
and
I said, the first time I ever heard about this was on Tumblr.
Like-
If you didn't have a Tumblr, you didn't know.
And that's the thing is though, like no matter what, like if it's relevant news, they'll cover it, even if it's old. Like now they're talking about vaping and stuff like this,
And it-
marijuana.
yeah.
It's like all late, but they're like, oh my god, the
And it's
newest.
like, meanwhile, we were sophomores in college, and people were like vaping in the hallways.
Yeah, and it's like, oh my god, like the newest trends, and look how your kids talking emojis to talk about sex.
Yeah.
And so that's what they do. They sensationalize it and stuff like that, and obviously clowns are a big thing with Halloween and horror and stuff like that. So I mean,
this will pass come November 1st.
hopefully it
I think
does.
so.
But it's just people are crazy.
yeah,
so
but it's
I just hope
taking
it doesn't escalate to anything crazy. That's the only thing.
That's the fear, because like I said, I feel that I'm pretty sure I saw this on the news, that there was a couple that literally left their kid at home and just went out and just were clowns and got arrested.
Dude, the only clowns that I like are rodeo clowns. Because those motherfuckers are badass.
Yeah, well, they put their lives on the line.
Hell yeah, dude. They go into that barrel and they fucking save people. And they're fucking fast and flexible. And they're small, too. Damn, I could be a rodeo clown. I'm saying.
But yeah, that's a whole new thing. I swear to God, though, if we were to, like, if you guys were to leave now and like we'd see a clown, I'd be like, "Yo, ass better get inside the house."
Yep.
Or we gonna call the cops?
Oh yeah. But because the thing is nowadays, like, before when it first started, you're like, oh, they're just being creepy or whatever. But now it's kind of like to the point where you see them, you're like, oh, you don't know.
Yeah.
You know they're just being creepy or they're trying to do something. And then that's the
and
worst.
it started
part.
even like in early August, I want to say.
Yeah,
that
it started early.
Yeah,
it didn't start in
that they
October.
were like, oh, there's these clowns that are like in the woods trying to lure kids in there. But the kids were like going back to their parents going like, hey, like I saw a fucking clown in the woods. Like, what the fuck is up with this?
Like, all I gotta say is bravo to those parents for not raising dumb kids, because they could have been like, yo, some candy, let's go. But no,
and
they were like,
I think they started in the Midwest, so I'm pretty proud of them as well.
that's awesome. I don't know. I did like man, if they went back and they said, fuck that, dude, we don't gotta worry about those clowns because our kids ain't dumb. That's also better for it, dude, because whoo, fuck these clowns, man.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like this would be a lot more creepier if we lived like in a rural area where literally our backyard would be a forest.
I know, dude. I don't know how people do that.
Yeah.
I know. I could barely stand in a big enough house where like things start creaking. I'm just like, out this bitch. Like, let's go. Hell no, dude. Like, man, I can live in a populated home, but like if it's not populated, but like when things are happening, but then like all of a sudden as soon as things get turned off and like everything's quiet and it's super big and vast, and you're like, go to the bathroom,
turn on all the lights.
Nah, I'm okay without turning them on. It's just like, fuck, was that door open or closed? Motherfucker, I'm gonna check that door. I'm gonna check that room. And if I saw some kind of fucking doll on the wall and then it was a clown, I'm like, we're moving, babe.
Uncle Ray.
I'm packing this shit up and let's go.
Oh my God. Speaking of which, have you guys been, well, I know you guys probably don't have time. American Horror Story, the new season?
No.
Mm-hmm. I don't watch American Horror Story. I think she's
Spoiler alert.
No.
You know how you just said, like, if I saw something, I just move the fuck out?
Yeah.
They don't move out. They're there.
My God.
And it's like episode 5, I think, and I'm like, why the fuck are they still there?
Look, this is also going to lead to another topic later on about scary movies. You can break that and put that in there. Scary films and horror films. Again, it's all the month of October, so just be ready to hear it. But in all these films, when things happen and people run towards it or like stay in the same house, like, no, man, fucking run away from that shit or move. Don't ever stay there, dude. It's like, why would you do that shit, you know? So I don't know. I would be like, babe, I'm sorry, but we already paid. We haven't even paid our mortgage. We owe money on this house. Rent it out.
No. Correction. They did not disclose this in the paperwork that this house is fucking haunted. Let's move out.
Contract null and void. Fuck that shit.
Exactly.
Taking them to court. I don't give a fuck.
Yep. Get my money back. Whatever down payment we put.
And if they don't want to fucking get my money back, I'm gonna dress up as a clown and go like, "What's up, motherfucker?"
You know what? I'm a little sick already. My head hurts. I've seen too much. You know what? Sue you guys.
Just sue them for everything.
For
dude.
everything.
Sue them for clown sightings in my neighborhood.
Exactly. I'll take pictures of random clowns and then just kind of crop them into the house.
You can't say that though now because they can use this against you.
True.
Damn, I'm gonna cut this out.
Yeah, cut this out.
No, freaking clowns are scary. If you actually see one in the middle of the street walking in the middle of the night, what are you gonna do? Run.
Turn around, run.
Well, I'll tell you guys what I'll do. I'll bring out a boombox.
Start clowning.
Put in a CD.
Tommy.
Put on some Insane Clown Posse.
Seriously though, that was a joke on Kevin and Bean.
Oh, for real? I didn't know
like,
that.
what's going on with the Juggalo?
Oh my God, dude, Juggalos. We're not gonna go into the topic because I really don't know enough about them. But man, they're a crazy phenomenon that still happens to this day. Obviously, they're not as big, but Juggalos.
What's Juggalos?
So there's this band, right? I guess you can call them.
Yeah,
it's a group. It's a group called Insane Clown Posse, and the super fans of Insane Clown Posse, they're called Juggalos.
You know how Lady Gaga has Little Monsters?
Which is the dumbest thing ever.
whatever.
I'm not a big fan of Lady Gaga.
I know you're not. I am.
Well, I have my reasons. But
Why?
but like for the super fans of Insane Clown Posse, they're called Juggalos, and then they
Yeah.
put on like it's all white and then like lines and makeup, so it's kind of like Kiss, but
Kinda like clowns.
in a rap group, kind of like clowns,
Yeah,
but they're not.
it's also it's.
I mean, it's in the name,
weird.
Insane Clown Posse. But yeah, once they're super fans,
They're hardcore fans.
they're hardcore super
Yeah.
fans. So I mean, that's all I know about them, and then I just know the name, and I know that they have like crazy festivals and stuff like that, where they have like Juggalo festivals. And if you like fuck with them and shit like that, they stick together. I mean,
They do.
They stick
They
together.
have a
so,
really faithful fan base.
yeah.
Oh.
So I don't know much about them. I don't know much about the group. I just know that Insane Clown Posse. If you're gonna talk about like any with the word clown, you have to bring them up with some reference. But again, I don't know anything enough about them to even talk on the topic of Insane Clown Posse. But hey, dude, put some Insane Clown Posse on the radio. Maybe the clown will start dancing, and
You're like, hey, you all right?
Yeah, you're like, oh, dude, you a juggalo? Are you cool? You cool? And then they just keep on walking to the next target.
Oh my god. It's like repellent.
Oh man, I don't know anything else about like clowns that you guys want to bring up. I mean,
I only know that this is not new. I mean, to me,
yeah,
it's
I
not
didn't know
new.
about that. And like, I mean, I used
Yeah.
Tumblr before, back when it was cool, for me. But
Yeah.
I never knew about these clown sightings. I mean, I know people dress up as clowns just to be creepy in general, just because it's Halloween time. But dude, the whole big thing for me was always zombies. So clown.
Really?
Yep. I used to think the only place that will survive is South Central because we got bars on our windows, bars on our doors.
For real. Never thought about it that
Our
way.
house is already reinforced. I mean, for other reasons as well, but we already have reinforcements from zombies as well. So I mean, but that's the only time like I thought like anything of clowns in a scary way, like other than the serial killer clowns from like like the zombie clowns, because they always come back like whatever. But I feel sorry for people who had life like as an actual job being clowns, because right now their
must be tough.
shit's just plummeting, and
No, it's
fucking
taking
scary.
away from them if you actually think about it. Thanks to all you people that are out there clowning and doing whatever it is that you guys are doing up on the streets. You guys are actually taking away jobs. That's just the sad part.
And that's the craziest part, because there's a lot of people who obviously that's their livelihood. And then I mean the last clown I'm gonna mention is, I don't know if you guys ever remember this, but I used to love a movie called Air Bud.
Oh yes. I loved Airbud. I used to own Airbud. I used to want
Air
an
Bud
Airbud.
was amazing. It's a golden retriever.
I know.
Yeah. So we used to play basketball and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
I think this is
As
the
much as
dumbest
I
thing.
love dogs, never a fan of Airbud.
Air Bud, dude, I can believe it though. Like the dog, like literally just hitting with the snout and hanging
Yeah.
up. I mean, obviously it's
Yeah.
not gonna be as high as a basket, because that's really powerful for a fucking dog to be able to do that shit, and that fucking ball must be flat as motherfucker. But yeah, dude, like Airbud, he got like the dog, whatever, used to belong to this guy who was a clown. And
Really?
Yeah. I think
never saw any of these
if
movies,
I remember
man.
correctly, yeah, he used to be a clown, and he was like a dirty clown. And then he used to own Airbud, and then Airbud ran away because he didn't like being with the clown. And then the little kid found Airbud like in a basketball court, and then fed a yogurt, and then they started playing basketball. And then obviously Airbud became really, really big and like a superstar in basketball world. So the guy is like, "That's my dog. Let me get my freaking dog back. It's my ownership. I want the money." Blah blah blah. So he tried to get the dog back, and then Airbud like bit something, and he took like a piece of the clown with him and stuff like that. So
What the hell?
Yeah, he used to beat Airbud. That's the reason why he ran away. He used to have him tied up to
Oh
like
my god,
a
I feel so much
sprinkler or
sympathy
something.
now.
that's why I liked
Yeah.
Airbud, because Airbud was like a success story. Like for
It's a dog success story, like from freaking rags to riches. From not
literally
having a
from
home.
rags to
You
riches.
crazy.
Yeah.
I did not
Dude, the
know
dog
that.
had Jordans, man. The dog
Yup.
had Jordans on him.
He had
I'm just
baby
saying.
Jordans.
No.
Okay, I don't know if they're actually. I don't know if they're
Way.
actually Jordans, but they were like Air Max or whatever. But the dog had. Like,
And
shoes.
here is my dog
Because
running around with bare paws.
he couldn't get on the basketball court with the regular shoe with the regular feet, because he was scratched up the floor, so they had to put shoes on him.
No fucking way.
And they tried taking him away from the game because he actually made it into the school's team, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, and
they
it's
were
like
telling him like,
the opposing team like started like reading the rules.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
I'm here literally scratching my fucking dog's neck.
Yeah, and
Do something. Get a job.
he's not making any money like Airbud.
No, get a
Let
job.
me tell you though, Airbud was versatile. He started playing soccer at one point. He had kids who were athletic. Airbud was
I only like whenever you say Airbud, I just think about this fucking dog in a damn basketball jersey.
Yep.
yeah,
That's
it's
all I
kind of
think
a
about.
dumb thing to think about, like a dog Doing what?
But I
What
mean,
is it
I've
doing?
always been infatuated with dogs. So that when I saw that movie as a kid, I used to watch
That's
that movie
funny.
all
I
the
did not
time.
know that. I never saw an
Yeah.
Airbud movie.
So again, it references clowns because it's the fact that Air Bud used to be owned by a clown, and
I
then
did not know
obviously
that.
came back like that. So if you guys haven't seen Air Bud before and you guys have kids, it's a good kids movie. It's
Oldie but
nonchalant,
goodie.
not a bad movie or anything like that. So I recommend watching that movie. So I think with that, we're gonna go ahead and end the podcast. So as always, I like to give you guys a time to go ahead and reference where people can find you. And Liz, where can they find you?
Find me on Instagram, LIZZIE_90.
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at Angieness _ ANGIENESS _ and then on Snapchat at Angie _ Ness NESS.
And as always, all this will be down in the LinkedIn description below. You can find me on Twitter at Lex Exclusives. You can find this podcast at Lexicon Podcast. You can also email us at thelexiconpodcast@gmail.com. And if you guys want to support us directly, don't forget, go to patreon.com/exclusivelex. You guys can support us monthly from $1 or whatever you can up to as much as you can. But if you guys can't, send any funds our way and you still want to support us, go ahead and share this with your friends. Let them know about us. The more people that hear us, the better. And of course, if you're on iTunes, please leave us a rating of 5 stars or a great comment, and then we'll definitely appreciate it. So as always, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Until next week, and until next time, be careful of clowns. Have a good morning, afternoon, and good night.